Need to take care of that mortar.
We've already lost one ship. Kalin's could be next. Come on.
He's right. It's time you led from the front. We'll follow every step of the way. Ready?
Good shot. Keep that up. Right by the best. You haven't got it shown.
The mortar's down!
Watch your footing! The Auroran ship should be able to move in close. Do your stuff.
Take the fight, the army! Into the city!
Feel some serious pain.
A bit of close combat. This is more like it.
We're under fire!
Recognize
Heads
old
down,
Bolter,
men!
you hobotherers!
Remember, we're fighting for the king!
Is this not the grandest time you've ever had?
Sabine, you almost blew us up.
You saw a glorious beacon of freedom burning in the night for all the... What is it, Boulder? Oh, bloody hell. Move! Move!
It'll take more than a grenade to finish off that old sod.
Meanwhile, let's do what he says and get moving, shall we?
I'm a million times worse. I'd like to come round to your house for tea. And then I'll have your mum.
Gotcha!
You remind me of an old friend. He was a twit, just like you.
Yes! We should paint some big targets on them next time. Make a game out of it.
Watch out! Grenade!
Long live England!
I'm no hob or common soldier. I'm the best there is. Fine defense work, soldier.
I can carry on.
Got to do better, men! For the king! Good strike, soldier!
Paige, where are you? Paige! Oh, about bloody time!
My men are taking care of the East Barracks, but I couldn't leave you out here alone.
That deserves a round of applause.
We're not so easy to hit, are we? Hey, she blocked my attack!
I'm all right.
Good work, soldier! Stopped you!
Keep your guard up. No, no, no. You'll have to do better than that.
Good.
He should have surrendered. Don't show them any mercy.
I'm ready to die for my king!
Elite soldiers, my ass. Have that!
There'll be more coming. We have to find a way past this gate.
Always with the damn gates.
What we need are explosives, but I used mine up on the way here.
If only we knew some sort of tiny, crazy old man who enjoyed blowing things up.
Ha ha! Did you see that, Boulder? That the whole city bowed to our thunder.
Hang on. How did you get to the other side in the first place?
Dwellers have their ways, my boy. Is there anyone left to kill?
There will be soon. More troops are on the way. Kalian's fleet got a fair few, but not all.
We'll hold them off.
Come on, Boulder, there's more fighting to be done.
Good luck in there. Hope the crown fits.
Let's finish this for good, while I can still stand up on my own. Shall we knock? No. Let's surprise him.
So, this is how it ends. The old fool and the child who ran away. You've finally become the woman I always wanted you to be.
She's a lot more than that, and now she's ready to take your place.
Perhaps the time has come for someone else to lead Albion.
You were never a leader, just another tyrant.
Did it ever occur to you that I may have had good reason to be?
We're not interested in your reasons.
Cower behind ignorance if you will, but my sister deserves to know the truth.
Save it for the trial, Logan. You can beg for your life then. There she is. The Queen of Albion. You've made it. Just like I always knew you would. It doesn't get any easier, though. You have a country to run now. And with Jasper busy in the sanctuary, you'll need a new personal aide. Someone who can keep you organized. Let me introduce you to...
Hobson. Hobson's the name, Your Majesty. May I say what an extraordinary honor it is to serve you. I have a vast wealth of experience, I assure you, though I have yet to experience vast wealth. That, Your Majesty, is an example of the sense of humor which will no doubt make our time together such a delight.
No doubt. Well, I'll leave you two to get better acquainted. I should begin preparations for the trial.
The trial, of course. the very first item on today's agenda. Among my other qualities, I am well versed in public relations and time management. And I heartily believe the key to being a successful queen is following a well-scheduled royal agenda. If you will permit me, here are today's appointments. I'm sure you will do a marvelous job presiding over your brother's trial, which, as I said, will be your very first royal duty. Your subjects await in the throne room for what is sure to be an historic occasion, Your Majesty.
The promise you made to Kaelin is now on the wall with the others. Are you comfortable? I'm not entirely certain that the mannequin is. You've acquired a full royal suit, which I have displayed in the place of...
All stand to attention for the Queen of Albion.
I'm afraid your property was irreparably damaged during the battle.
Logan, former King of Albion, you stand accused today of crimes against the kingdom and its people. Those who brought you to justice will now speak.
There's not a soul alive in the kingdom who hasn't suffered for his glory, and plenty who've died for it. I says, let him have some death of his own.
Look, I'm not one for lopping people's heads off, but we saw Major Swift executed like it was a bloody circus act. He deserves nothing less as far as I'm concerned.
But aren't we better than that? Isn't that why we fought to be here now? I've seen what Logan has done to this city. People starving to death, children forced to work. But killing him now won't solve anything.
It is not my place to decide his fate, but his betrayal condemned many of my people to death. He promised us salvation, and then left us to face the darkness alone.
I had good reason to break that promise, and I had good reason for the crimes you claim I committed. The day I returned to Albion, I received a visit from a blind seer, Teresa, our father's guide. She showed me the future of this kingdom. The darkness in Aurora is coming here, bringing death, destruction, the end of our way of life. The sacrifices I had to make, I did them to protect Albion. If a few had to suffer, it was to build an army. If a few had to die, it was to save a country. I have spent years preparing for this attack. Let me stand by your side now, and all my soldiers will be yours to command. Let us face the coming darkness, together.
If this is true, if it's really coming here, we are all ready.
You have the power over life and death, sister. Now choose.
Your brother's fate.
This is not the time for revenge. We need your help, Logan.
The Queen has made her decision. Logan's life will be spared.
I know you will never forgive me for the things I've done. You told me so once, remember?
Of course I do.
But what matters now is that we defend our land. The castle is yours, and so is the throne. I'm glad to be rid of them.
You have fulfilled the first part of your destiny. You were little more than a child when you left the castle. You have become a hero, a leader, and now, finally, a monarch. But your journey is not yet done. Now you are queen, you can know the truth. Albion will soon be attacked, and the threat could not be greater. Darkness is coming to...
Why didn't you tell me all this at the start? It was never about Logan, was it?
I told you what you needed to know, and I never spoke anything but the truth. With Logan on the throne, Albion would have been doomed. This much I know. Only with a hero wearing the crown do we stand a chance of survival.
And how do I stop it?
You won't. Its arrival is inevitable. 1 year from now, the darkness will fall upon Albion. All you can do is prepare, and hope to save as many of your people as you can. How you do so is up to you. You may keep the promises you have made and be known as a benevolent ruler, but understand that doing so will leave little to spend on the kingdom's protection and may lead you to disaster. It is not easy to be popular and keep the treasury full, unless you are willing to sacrifice your personal wealth. But you may also choose to break those promises, to harm your people in order to save them. You will not lack the means to build the army you need, but you will be hated. This path will cast you in the role of a tyrant, as it did your brother. You have 1 year to do what Logan could not. Be the ruler that readies Albion for the greatest threat it has ever faced, and be the hero that can stand against it. The day has come, Queen. It is time for you to face the darkness. But you will do so in your true form. Over the past year, you have made decisions that reveal your nature, and which have affected the lives of all your subjects. You have done what many would have thought impossible. Not only have you raised an army to protect your people, but you have accomplished this while acting as a noble, benevolent, and popular ruler. But you are more than a queen. You are a hero. You are Albion's champion, its protector. This coming battle is the reason you had to take Logan's place. Only you can defeat the creature that dwells in the shadows. If you do not, all your efforts will have been in vain. Now go. Do what you were born to do.
It's here. The darkness has reached Power Stone. Reports indicate that our defenses were able to hold off the worst of the first attack. But if we don't act quickly, even the armies we prepared for this day will not be enough.
We have to get out on the streets, now!
Today we fight for Albion!
For Albion!
Greetings, human.
We're gonna beat you until you bleed a lot.
Defend the city with your lives!
Nice one! He's not getting up again.
It's here! It's here!
Does that thing ever shut up? Nice shooting! These things are tough!
The Lightbringers have come! But this is the kingdom of unlight now! This is the kingdom of death!
Don't listen to it! It will drive you insane! Don't listen!
Standing after that! We have to find that bastard and kill it!
Death beats its wings for you.
Page!
Ha!
This isn't real. It isn't real.
This is a nightmare. Don't you realise what you're taking
You
on?
have done such hurtful things. The people you know shall rejoice in your death.
I'm taking some serious punishment here!
Dead fingers talk. Dead fingers whisper. Dead fingers claw at 1,000,000 eyes.
These things are tough! Will you please get...
We drink the sounds you give us. The cries of your young. The gurgle of a freshly ripped throat. We give thanks for your desperation.
Shoot through it! Nice one! He's not getting up again! Come on! Can't let these things win!
They're dying out there!
Do not provoke us with the bone gleam shining from your broken bodies. It is a transgression against the night.
Where the hell did the sun go anyway?
How are we going to fight them all off? There's too many!
Death beats its wings for you. The Dark Guardian shall come and protect us.
How are we supposed to get past it? That armor is thick, but you can still shoot through it. Nice one! He's not getting up again.
Stick together! We have to stick together!
That is the most blessed state of being. Gift to you.
Yes! These beasties pack a real punch!
They're tough, but swords still strike through them.
Petals falling into a river. You are the flowers the children will pick and cast into dead water. The Dark Guardian shall protect the children always.
Pick that up! Yes! No armor is stopping me!
Are you thinking of your loved ones now? How you will never see them again.
I can feel it. We're getting close to that thing. Where are you? Show yourself!
The lost sheep returns to the flock. No one ever leaves the darkness behind.
Walker!
Do you see? Do you see what you have allowed? We are all shadows now.
Hey, I can't get through! Nice shooting! I'm sure it felt that!
I am shadow and death. Don't hold back! Don't! I'm ready! All that you love will become shadow. All that you see will become death. Kill it! Don't fight back, my child. I have cared for you. I have taught you. I have made you. Take it out of me, please! Where are you? Where are you? The children. I can't see the children. I have killed so many of you already. Why fight me any longer?
I'm sorry.
Oh, you took away the darkness. It's been inside me all this time. But it's light now. I can see the sky. And it's light. I don't think I can fight anymore.
It's all over, Walter. We won. We beat it together.
Do you remember the stories I tell you when you were a child? There was a great king once. Just hero of them all. Remember what you would say.
Teach me to be a hero.
You've done me proud. You've always done me proud.
Oh, Walter.
I think old Walter would have liked it out here. He was always a fan of looking tall and stony. I can imagine what he'd say if he was here now.
Shut up, Ben.
Exactly.
It's time I return to my own castle. If ever you need to save the world from another abomination, you know where to find me.
My people shall never forget what you have done for them. We are proud to be part of Albion. I shall return to Aurora in the knowledge that we may at last enjoy peace. Farewell, Your Majesty.
Walter was right about you. You're a hero in every sense of the word. The hero Albion needed.
What will you do now?
I will continue to serve you the best way I can. I belong down in the city. The people there will always need help. Goodbye, my queen.
You have done what I thought impossible. You are the ruler I could never be. You don't need me anymore, and Albion will heal easier without me.
Well, Queen, old chum, ruler supreme, pal, you did it. You saved the kingdom, and it's my turn to say goodbye. I'm not cut out to be a general, and I think I'd like to start travelling again. Or maybe see if Paige needs any help down in Industrial. But before I go, let's send off our friend in style, shall we? This one's for you, Walter.
This is the world as it could have been, devoid of color, devoid of life. It is thanks to you that it isn't so, and you did it without becoming a tyrant. The people love you, and you have banished the shadow of your brother's reign. You kept your promise to Sabine and his people, when it would have been easier to turn your back on them. A noble gesture. You swore an oath to Paige to better the lives of your people, and you did so even in the face of great danger. You did for the Aurorans what your brother would not. He broke his promise, but you proved to be the better leader. Without the strength to make those choices, we would not be standing here now. Perhaps we shall meet again one day, Queen.
Aren't you going to tell me my future?
The future will reveal itself when it is ready to do so.
Salutations, my